Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video where I finally got some Blackout beta gameplay for you guys in Black Ops 4. I've been waiting a long time to actually play this mode ever since they announced Blackout during the reveal for Black Ops 4. I've been always curious what Battle Royale will be like in Call of Duty. Now I can finally experience here in the Blackout beta. Also, keep in mind, I play on an Xbox, you guys, so that's why I'm uploading gameplay of Blackout really late, because I mean it comes out first for the PlayStation 4 because they have exclusivity rights with Activision and all that stupid crap. So anyway, let's go ahead and just talk about what my first impressions of the game are. So as of right now, I've played about maybe a few hours of the Blackout mode here for Black Ops 4, and I've only gotten one win. I've played duos, but I haven't played quads yet, which is basically the equivalent mode of squads that we see in like Fortnite, right? So this is kind of interesting because the only Battle Royale game I've ever really played was Fortnite. I've played one match of PUBG, and it was the mobile version, and ever since then my phone cannot handle playing PUBG anymore, apparently. So yeah, Fortnite is the only Battle Royale game I've ever really experienced, and so of course that game is a lot different than playing Blackout, right? Because Blackout is the Call of Duty version of Battle Royale where it's first person. You can't just build walls right in front of you, right? Just like in Fortnite, and Fortnite's also third person, so it plays a lot differently. And you know, playing Blackout, of course, even is a lot different than multiplayer, right? Because you're playing on this one gigantic map where you have to loot items and try and find good weaponry, equipment, and like even specialist weapons and abilities, so that way you can hopefully get the victory in the end, right? Because Battle Royale is all about the last man standing. And so my first impressions of the game are, I think it's very fun. I honestly think that this Blackout mode is going to last the life cycle for Black Ops 4. I mean, I don't know what kind of updates and content they're going to add to Blackout mode throughout the year when Black Ops 4 releases. I mean, maybe they'll do something similar to Fortnite, to where they'll like change up the map, where like, I don't know, maybe add in a new like type area or something like that that replaces an old area, or that's in like a bare area. I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do with the Blackout map, but I really like the way it plays. The one complaint I do have is the looting system in the game. It took me very long to actually get used to the looting system here in Blackout. So when you pick up items off the ground, you can't just tap the X button, because since I play on Xbox, right, you have to press the X button to actually pick up like med kits and guns and stuff like that, right? You can't just tap it and pick up the items. You have to actually kind of hold it down for a little bit, and then you'll pick up the item, and that's a little frustrating. I really think they should change it to where you just tap the X button and then there you go, you can pick up the item. What they could do actually is like for like med kits and ammo, maybe if you can run over that stuff, like you don't even try picking up at all, your character just runs over like ammo or a med kit or something like that, that it just picks it up automatically, because that's how it is in Fortnite, and I'm kind of used to doing that. So it'd be kind of nice to see it here in Call of Duty, because you know, like there's always ammo and like med kits laying around in a lot of buildings, and it's just kind of frustrating just looking down all the time and picking them up, especially when you have to hold down the X button a little bit longer instead of just tapping it. So yeah, I think it'd be cool, like when it comes to bandages and ammo, just run over them and pick them up, whereas the actual weapons themselves, yeah, maybe we can pick them up through just like either just tapping the X button, or maybe keep it the same way. I actually don't really mind it. I'm kind of getting used to it now, but still, I do like the tapping of the X button method a lot better than actually just holding down the X button, and also running over ammo to pick it up would actually be greatly appreciated. Now, another thing is, how are the gunfights? Like, how do gunfights work here in the game? Well, it's pretty similar to actually just like the normal multiplayer, right? Because it's Call of Duty. The only thing is that people are going to have a lot more health, especially when they use trauma kits, because those can not only heal you all the way, but they also make your health go up to 200. And a lot of people are more like cautious when they're in gunfights. They're always trying to find cover, you know? Like, this is the one game mode where you're going to want to cover, because once you're dead, you're dead. You can't do anything about it, right? Unless you're playing duos or quads, and hopefully a teammate revives you, right? But if you're playing solo, like me, who plays solo all the time, you're going to want to actually like find cover, because you definitely don't want to die, since you're just going to die, right? Like, once you die, you're dead, right? Because you're playing solo. So yeah, honestly, the gunfights are actually pretty cool because I've always been a pretty decent Call of Duty player, so when I get into gunfights I can expect to win at least the majority of them, even though I've only like won a single like match of solo so far. But then again, I've only played like a couple hours of the beta. Also, there's vehicles in the game, right? We have like the dune buggy, which is kind of like a four-wheeler that you drive. 2 people can be on it at a time. There's also a helicopter that can fit 5 people, which is a little odd because why would 5 people be in a helicopter? I mean, you could have, because the most amount of people you can have on the same team is 4 people, so I don't understand why there's 5 seats in the helicopter and of course even 5 seats in like the truck. I don't know, just it doesn't really make any sense to me. Also, what else do they have? They have a boat. They're just kind of like these little speed boats that are pretty fun to ride on. I think I've only drove one of them. I think I've only drove one of the speedboats, but I basically have already drove every single vehicle in the game, and they all seem pretty well done. I don't think there's like anything wrong with like the controls or anything. They are a little bit different than like Battlefield's controls. Battlefield has like more advanced controls when it comes to vehicles. So yeah, the vehicles are pretty fun. None of them have like guns on them, so like if you're like flying the helicopter, there's no guns on the helicopter, so if you're the pilot of the helicopter, you can't like shoot guns on it. The only way you can actually like shoot from the helicopter if you have like passengers on it and they're shooting with like the weapon they're holding in their hand, right? So that's kind of balanced in a way. It's pretty cool. I mean, I've seen so many clips of people snipe people out of helicopters, so that's pretty cool. You can do that if you can like pull it off. So I really don't have much bad things to say about the Blackout beta so far. The only problem I really have is just the looting system, like picking up weapons off the ground and ammo and all that stuff. Also, when you kill enemies and you look in their backpack to like find items, it's a little awkward because I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. Maybe they should like have like a Minecraft system. I know it sounds kind of weird saying Minecraft, where like in Minecraft you open up a chest, right? And in the chest you can like see all the items like just there, right? Whereas in like Call of Duty, when you kill an enemy and you search their backpack, you can only see one item at a time. Maybe they should make it where when you open up someone's backpack, you can see all the different items and you can pick and choose which one you want instead of having to like go from left to right by pressing on the D-pad. Even though I'm getting kind of used to it now and I kind of see what order they do. They go from like guns to like bandages to like equipment to like ammo and stuff like that, so I've kind of like figured that out already. But I honestly don't know what else to say, you guys, because this is a pretty entertaining game mode. When the full game of Black Ops 4 comes out, I don't think I'm going to be playing it a lot. I mean, I'll definitely be playing it when the game does come out, but I think I'm going to be playing a lot of multiplayer since that's like my #1 go-to game mode because I love progressing in multiplayer. It's just really, really fun. Also, the progression system in this game, it's a little weird. It's not the same as we see in like normal multiplayer, so you have to earn merits in order to level up in the Blackout beta anyway, so the only way that I know that you can earn merits for leveling up is by getting kills each game and by placing in like the top 5 or something like that. I noticed that when I got my victory that I actually got 10 merits for that victory, and then on top of that I got 9 kills, so I got 9 more merits, so in total in that whole game I got 19 merits, which is I guess pretty good. But yeah, I mean, like I kind of like the merit system. It's a little bit different than the multiplayer system, so it kind of changes things up in Call of Duty perspective, so I guess I kind of like it. I'm not really sure if there's any other ways you can earn merits. Maybe they'll like add different ways once the full game comes out. I'm not too sure, but then again, what do you unlock when you level up throughout the Blackout mode? I mean, because right now you can only change different characters, so I'm sure when you level up throughout Blackout you're going to earn different characters, right? I guess you can't earn any zombies characters. Maybe if you do keep leveling up in Blackout you can earn some zombie characters, but as of right now I don't know how the hell you unlock any zombie character because they're all locked for me. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you guys agree with some of the opinions that I have here in this video, my first impressions for the Blackout beta. So anyway, if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more Call of Duty videos later in the future, and I shall catch you guys later.